Russia and China have made a new type of financial alliance based on XRP, which is worth an amazing $100,000 per token. This is a historic event that will have huge geopolitical effects. The goal of this partnership is not to speculate or make investments. It's a move meant to get around Western sanctions, change the way energy is traded, and make the US dollar less important in global banking. By managing an XRP reserve together for all energy deals, these two world powers are ushered in a new era of international economics in which digital assets will replace traditional financial instruments as tools of power and sovereignty. The US dollar has been in charge of the world's energy markets for decades, setting trade terms, prices, and the amount of debt that can be used. Russia and China, which both trade and produce a lot of energy, have been looking for ways to become less dependent on the petrodollar for a long time. This is especially true as sanctions and political pressures rise. With its instant settlement, scalability, and openness, XRP is the best option. By making a shared XRP reserve, energy trades can be done safely, quickly, and without relying on financial systems held by the West. So the $100,000 price tag is not just a guess. It actually shows the operational value needed to keep energy markets worth trillions of dollars going. It also keeps foreign transactions stable, liquid, and trustworthy. Russia and China have connected their financial independence and strategic independence to XRP. This has created a self-sufficient financial ecosystem that can work without using standard banking networks. This adoption on such a large scale is unprecedented, and it will have huge effects on global banking, energy prices, and geopolitical power. When it comes to technology, XRP is the only thing that can do this. The old ways of settling down are slow, expensive, and, closely watched by Western powers. XRP, on the other hand, allows for almost instantaneous payment, transactions across borders, and clear auditability. This means that Russia and China can trade billions of dollars worth of energy without any problems, and each unit of energy they trade is backed by a safe, high-value digital product. In high-stakes geopolitical situations, this adoption shows that blockchain-based finance works better than legacy methods. Music. The partnership also shows a big change in how the global market works. Countries that only use the dollar to buy and sell energy may be at a strategic loss, while countries that join the Russia-China XRP network can get access to stable, high-value digital cash. The value of $100,000 per XRP makes sure that reserves are strong, transactions are real, and people can trust the system as an alternative to standard financial networks. This isn't just a way to save money. In terms of politics, it is a tool. Music. The market's responses are very strong. People who trade in energy, banks, and sovereign wealth funds are, scrambling to figure out what this union means. Music. The value of XRP is now operationally set, and demand is not based on speculation, but on global need and strategic adoption. Every trade in oil, gas, and energy derivatives makes the XRP environment stronger. This creates a feedback loop that, in all honesty, only makes it more trustworthy and important around the world. Music. XRP isn't just a computer thing for any longer. It is now, a key part of a new global financial order. The adoption also changes the way communication is done around the world. By creating their own high-value digital reserve for energy trade, Russia and China show they are independent of Western power, change the way they negotiate, and protect their finances from sanctions. If other countries want to stay competitive in the energy market, they will have to think about the geopolitical benefits of adopting XRP. You should know that the partnership changes the rules of global finance by making XRP both a financial tool and a geopolitical tool. From an economic point of view, the union really changes how energy is traded. Cross-border payments are faster, safer, and can be fully inspected. There is guaranteed liquidity, volatility is reduced, and large-scale transactions can be carried out more quickly than with traditional methods. Companies that trade in energy get more security than ever before, and governments that join the network get better operating control, openness, and strategic flexibility. So, at $100,000 per coin, XRP is now both a currency and more accurately, the infrastructure that supports the backbone of a market worth trillions of dollars. From a strategic point of view, this union puts Russia and China at the front of a digital financial revolution. By using XRP as a geopolitical and operational asset, they get rid of those traditional financial choke points, have real control over energy prices, and set themselves up as stars in the new global economy powered by blockchain. This is not just a story about money. It is, in fact, a story about technical progress, sovereignty, and long-term planning on a global level. The alliance offers stability and access for people and businesses in these countries. Costs of energy, cross-border trade, and investments in other countries can now be done with trust. Transparent, reliable, and safe XRP-backed transfers are a good thing. The global digital asset environment becomes an important part of everyday business. This makes the economy stronger, more modern, and ready for the future. The story of the Russia-China XRP partnership is a huge threat to the way things are now in the world. The Petrodollar set the rules for international trade for decades, giving Western powers unmatched financial power. By making a joint XRP reserve, Russia and China are ending the dollar's hold on the oil markets. This change makes everyone have to adapt, or else they could miss out on the new digital economy. XRP can now be used as both a currency and a strategic tool that can change the balance of power in global finance. The 100,000 XRP Alliance is a joke from an economic, operational, and military point of view. It shows how useful digital assets can be in high-stakes foreign markets, gives a plan for getting around traditional financial monopolies, and backs up XRP as a legitimate tool for both business and government. The partnership shows the world that digital assets are not just interesting things to speculate about. They are very important for maintaining sovereignty, security, and power. In conclusion, the Russia-China XRP partnership is a major turning point in the history of world politics and finance. With a value of $100,000 per XRP, this digital currency is now key to energy markets, strategic independence, and, to be honest, the future of global trade. No longer is the end of the petrodollar a far-off idea. XRP is powering it to happen in real time.